Hey everyone, this is Captain Paladin LP, and welcome back to another, well, I'll say welcome back. Welcome to another video of, well, let's just say, The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. Now, for those of you who are watching this video, you're going to see in the YouTube section calling this Let's Play number 1. There's a reason for this. Before I get into the specific, get into the game, I just want to bring this up. Now, I didn't bring this up during the the last update, but I wanted to bring this up now, since this is going to be posted rather soon anyway, and I wanted to be kind of ready for anything here. But this is going to be Let's Play number 1 again. I am going through a rebranding right now, and when I do my rebranding, I'm going to rebrand this channel. And some of the Let's Plays I'm going to do over, some I'm going to keep, and some I might just delete altogether. Most likely what's going to happen is there's Let's Plays that are going to be removed, and I'm going to have them redone. Some of them I will redo at a later time. I know it sounds really pathetic. I know it's kind of weird how I'm redoing all of this, but I'm really having to rethink of how my strategy is on this channel. I'm actually looking forward to, well, now that I got, well, let me just put it to you this way. I'm actually rebranding my channel, and some of the things that I think I could actually do better now that I have the new setup equipment and all the equipment necessary to actually, have a good series and everything. So what I'm going to do is, this is of course The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. Of course, this is going to be a redo of Let's Play number 6, but to be quite honest, I'm actually going to be redoing the whole channel, and this is going to be the reintroduction to the CPLP channel. I am actually going to start over. I know that I've got the right equipment. I know I've got some people that could actually help me, and I think this is probably a good idea that I do start over. I don't know if I'll be actually replacing, what I'll probably end up doing more or less for Legends of the Ocarina of Time, I will redo it at a later time. But for right now, I feel that it is necessary to mention to everyone, I really feel that I could do better on these Let's Plays. I'm starting you could say it's almost a clean slate. There are some retro classics I am going to keep, some Let's Plays I'm going to keep, but I feel like I could actually do better. And I know it's, for those of you who've been with me for a very long time, I probably should have done this a long time ago, but I'm just actually getting started to the point where I can actually do better, and I feel more confident in actually doing these videos, and I'm hoping that in the future I can actually do better, have a better channel. Let's just put it to you that way. So, without further ado, let's go. And as soon as my controller works, and it doesn't want to work, this is kind of weird. Alright, work with me here. Alright, I'm back. I don't know what happened with that. For some reason my controller, my Wii U Pad, or Wii Pro controller wouldn't work. What a way to start this LP. Let's get right into it. So, let's go ahead. The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD for the Wii U. Now, for this Let's Play, what I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to show you some scenes from I still have the old files from the GameCube version of Wind Waker. So, what I'm going to do is, I'll go, if there's a thing that has changed between the GameCube and the Wii U version, I will show it, and you'll see like a side screen of sorts, or of the old files that I have still. But For now, though, we're just going to go ahead and I will highlight the major differences, of course, but right now let's just go ahead and get right into it. And I will play with the Wii U Pro controller. Alright, so we need to start a new file here. Alright. I want to erase this one. I did have a failed recording prior to this. Yes, erase this, because I'm kind of disappointed in this file as we speak. So let's go ahead and start a new game. I gotta use the D-pad, I just remembered that. Go ahead and nickname myself again. Paladin. I feel I could actually do better in this playthrough. So yes, there'll be some Let's Plays I will keep, some I will get rid of, and some I won't. I'll probably just delete altogether. For now, though, I might just like put them as unlisted, so that no one will actually, be able to see it in my video files. But for now, though, I feel like this is necessary. So we have a little thing called normal mode right here, and you got the choice to go between hero and normal mode. In hero mode, you take double damage and won't be giving recovery hearts at any point. This mode is only for truest heroes. I may do this. Okay, I may do some like an abbreviated Let's Play of this. In addition to this, I've only beaten it once with the hero mode. What I'll probably end up doing is I'm only going to record some highlights to it. I'm not going to be doing anything. I might just do like highlights or dungeons only, like I would do like with a master quest or something. I haven't fully decided, but maybe if there was like some critical areas, I'll determine what will get recorded and what not will be recorded. So just to let you guys know, for this playthrough, I will do normal mode. At some point, I probably will do like a abbreviated Let's Play with hero mode. But for now, let's go ahead and go start here. This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. It was a prosperous land, blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day a man of great evil found golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died, and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared as if from nowhere. Wielding a blade of evil's bane, he sealed the dark one away and gave the land light. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the Hero of Time. This boy's tales was passed down through the generations until it became legend. But then, a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the Hero of Time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by the onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom draw nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when it came of age. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage like the hero of legend. Best intro ever in any Zelda game. That is the best one. That's just my opinion, but you know. And our first place we're at is Outset Island. Welcome to Outset Island. Hey. Big brother! Such a great... Big brother! Such a great improvement of the graphics. I'm very pleased with this. I mean, this has been a timeless remastered. This is a very fine masterpiece of a game. Big brother! Use a... whatever, girl. What do you hope to see that close up? I mean, really, in short distances. I knew you'd be here. Hee hee, this is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Ariel's Lookout. So, do you remember what day is it today? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Well, yeah, you just woke me up as I was laying down on a hard surface. Pause. Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday. Shocking development, isn't it? That's why Grandma has been wanting this, or been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. Well, I've been waiting for a while. I just was sleeping all night on a freaking treehouse or whatever. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? Alright, so yes, you see in the upper left-hand corner, traditional hearts, of course. And also in the bottom, or top right, you see your controls. Your items are usually put in X, in this particular game, is put in Y, X, and R. So that's where all your items go. So you only have 3 places for them. And B and A are used for others. Of course, you got your R. Your RR. And the bottom right, you got your rupee count. So, I mean, they put it so far into the corner. I think people would see it in high def and everything like that. I mean, really. Get down there. Alright, so let's go ahead and head on over to our house. I am so glad I'm doing this. I really hate having to reset everything, but it's just, right now, I feel some sort of wind of change coming. I don't know what it is, but I feel it could happen. Something could happen. And I just feel like I should probably take a little more control of how I, you know, publish Let's Plays. And that's what I'm doing right now. Let's talk to you, kiddo. Hoy, Paladin! Hey, is it true that you have a little courage and run as fast as you can, then you can jump onto that rock out there? Huh? Is it? Is it? Tell me, tell me! Okay. Well, all you can do is jump, move it. You can just do a running jump. And this is probably the first time I'm actually playing a game with my Wii controller. Wii U Pro controllers, which is what it's called. But I bought this one, it's like a mini. It's not exactly a Pro controller, but it's also a mini. And that guy is just trying to jump around, jump. And you kind of like that song when you hear it at the University of Wisconsin quite a bit. I mean, really, this particular guy, he's in the very awkward position. So let's see. Should we just get down right with him? I mean, really? I don't think so. So what you gotta say, buttface? I just saw a wild pig! Oh, see! Look at that Beckwell in there! Don't you see him? That's perfect. My wife would just tell me how she really wanted a pet. You ready to go grab a Paladin? Now you can't just run up to it. Pigs are too alert in their surroundings for you just to jog up and capture one. You want to get close? You have to hold ZR and crouch and tilt L to crawl slowly behind it. Slowly. You also distract it with bait, I guess. Yeah, I know. It's so perverted like that. You know what I mean, really. So we'll actually do that probably in the next episode. But let's go ahead and talk to some of these characters here. Oh, Paladin, happy birthday! Hey, did your sister Ariel find you? She was supposed to tell you that your grandmother is looking for you. Speaking of your sister, she saw me at work the other day, and she said she wanted to carry jars on her head like me so she could help your grandmother with chores. So if you see her, tell her all that she has to do is stand in front of the jar and press A to carry it. To put the jar down, all she has to do is press ZR. Really? Can you tell her that for me? Yeah, I'm sure she has a weak pro controller like me and such. I mean, really? Alright, so we got an interesting character that's waving his staff around. We'll see what we can pause, I know.
Hi, Paladin. It's nice to see you up there, young whippersnapper. Press the L right there and use A to talk to me. Try it.
Yeah, I appreciate that, old man. Okay, I'll do it. Talk to you, too.
That's correct, you young whippersnapper. You're a smart one. You, my friend, is targeted me. You see, when you press ZR, you can target certain objects. Why, for one, and use it quite often to talk to folks when they're far away from me.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Just go with it.
Of course, even if there's anything around a target, you press ZR to face forward, you know? It's quite handy indeed, young whippersnapper.
Imagine, I got something to tell you, say about this.
There are a myriad of other ways to use targeting as well. Quite an ingenious little thing if I do say so myself. Of course, you're not the only trick in my bag, not remotely. I can teach you a few more things if you'll just climb up that ladder over there and drop by my room.
Don't you dare pedophile me, boy. I mean, really. Okay, so let's go up here. All the things I do for older people. I'm hoping my thing is not lagging. Alright. I see the thing on my laptop, which I'm using. I know I did defrag.
You're growing up, Papa, you little snapper. It means you're going to need as much wisdom as you can get from this point forward while I stroke my mustache and my beard.
Yeah, whatever.
And if you want to be wise, you must first know things, you sonny. Now, I was born before you, so I know all sorts of things, yes. Yes, young whippersnapper, I've been studying all manner of topics for many years now. And I can tell you're a smart lad. Lately, I've been thinking it's time for me to pass down some of my wisdom.
And it's starting to sound a southerner again, G to G.
And I think you're one I'm going to pass it down to. Count yourself lucky, lad.
Oh, this is starting to get annoying. I know it's going to annoy people.
Everything you see tacked on the walls here is something that I've researched thoroughly, and before you ask, yes, I'll know my filing system is odd. Organizational issues aside, however, it's all extremely useful information. You wouldn't...
I'm getting this voice is driving me crazy.
You know you wouldn't do well to read it all very carefully. Reading needs to learn, you know. Yeah, Sonny. Shut your red teeth, keep it quiet. You done everything you down my shells, you dreaded hooligan. You Sonny, I'm your Sonny boy up here.
I'm starting to act like I know I'm such a...
Understand? The hooligan. I'm referring to the younger brother. Yes, the intelligent brother who just lives down the stairs.
I'm probably going to lose a few subscribers for this one, I swear.
He had studying all that day, every day, just let out. Just exercises and practices with his weapons. Does he exercise his brain? No, that brain's muscle too, I think. Anyway, the only thing he does study is the art of fighting.
And I'm starting to change my voice like Grunty from Banjo-Kazooie.
Right now, there instance he was studying fencing and what's not, as that's any use to anyone.
I'm starting to lose my voice doing this voice.
If somebody doesn't know how to do anything besides exercise, I ask you, what's a brother to do? How is the Murgatroyd? It is basically a lout even.
I think that was a bit overdoing it, but whatever. How did Stagopus get in there? I don't know. Just bear with it. So here we go. Alright, so you can read this if you want. I'm actually, let's see, what time? I'm at 22 minutes, so this is going to take a while. Okay, well, you know what? For LP purposes, we're going to go through it. I know, I'll just kind of breeze through it and just read some defined parts here. First of all, I'm going to go to options. And I want, no, camera, I want you to go back to standard. I want you to switch. And I think that should be good. Here we go. Go ahead and save. And continue. And let's go ahead and go back. Alright, so lesson 1, energy of life. Beyond no limits to one's stamina. To become stronger, one must first know oneself. The heart in the upper left shows one current life energy, perhaps a fancier would describe what we call a life gauge. As one experiences trials and hardships in life, one will naturally gain more hearts. However, when one is injured, takes damage, those hearts will decrease, and at times it may be possible to replenish one's health by using potion or fairy. Alright, so if this was hero mode, then that would be the only way. Okay? And since we're in hero mode, there's no hearts. Like any traditional Zelda game will distribute hearts. This one, yeah, they will only fairies and potions fill your hearts. So you do want to be kind of careful by doing hero mode. It is very tough, and trust me, I've played it, and unless PGP wants me to do it, and because I know he likes this game very much, I'll do it. But if you just let me know in the comments if you want me to do hero mode. But for now, I'm gonna stick with normal mode. So let's just kind of go with it here. Alright, Strugen is 1 point less than lesson 2. Do not underestimate C. It's easily gets swept by low success. Get swept up by low success at swimming, but C can be fickle. Swimming for too long will drain one's energy, and eventually one will sink. Watching the round icon on the bottom right, while in water, this one is a swim timer. One should be sure to get back to shore before a swim timer runs out. If one doesn't, I can't be responsible for what happens next. Okay. Whatever. Lesson 3, alternate views on life. At times, it's difficult to find ways to use a TV, especially when someone else is using it. At times like these, one can simply play on the Wii U gamepad. Press minus to change screens any time. Of course, this is Strugen thinks his game is not over, or whatever. I don't know. But remember, because one can play it in time on the gamepad, it doesn't mean anyone can hide from one's parents. Okay, that's a little political there. Lesson 4, material goods. The more things one tries to experience in life, the more experience-related belongings one tends to gather. And of course, those belongings comes at need to keep track of them and keeps them in good order. One needs only look at the Wii U gamepad screen to see the items he or she obtained. Now, if we were looking, since I'm using the Wii Pro controller, I can actually see the items on the gamepad. So I'm assuming Nintendo is assuming that you're using the Pro controller. I'm not sure if this is the case if you were using a gamepad, because when I first played this, I used the gamepad. So I am going to use the Pro controller. So, and if I need to go to the item screen, I'll just press start and it'll show here on the screen through my capture card. So we'll just leave it at that. Use the right quest status screen contains vital items related to one quest. Press and pause to pause the game and take one time's viewing item screen. Okay, thank you. Lesson 5. I'm not to regret things one fails to do in life. A very important lesson. There are many things one longs to do in limited time one has in this world. The easiest way not to regret things is one's wanted to do but fail to do is to save. When one may feel invincible and wish to continue one quest, one never knows when disaster or calamity may strike. One's life energy extinguished before one has a chance to save, then one's life will have been lived in vain. It's a shame that deeds has failed to accomplish life, so get in the habit of tapping save. Yes, I mean, I think this is, if you need to save, if you're playing hero mode, you might want to do that a little bit more often than you do in normal mode. Just kind of be a word of caution for you, because you're not going to be able to save your things once you get game over. So, and especially taking double damage from things in the hero mode, it gets pretty brutal. I'll be frank with you on that one. So, let's go ahead and go on to the next one. Lesson 6. Improving human relations. To improve one's relations with one fellow beings, one must be outgoing and press A to speak to all people one meets. One opens one's hearts to others, others will open their hearts in return and offer wisdom in many important things. If the person of the place is strange and cannot be understood, one should not feel shy and simply ask the person to repeat the statement by pressing A again. More often than not, if one asks politely, a person will say the same thing over and over again until the meaning is clear. Alright, well, yes, but the dialogue does tend to change once you complete stuff, so, yeah, there is a tendency where when you get a certain point in the game, the dialogue will change. So, just saying. Lesson 7 knows one's ability. To improve one item, Z to watch A and Z are calmly when one comes across a person or an object. By doing so, A and Z will pass along wisdom regarding how one can best interact with a person or object. To know one's own ability, just to know one's limits. Okay. So basically A and ZR is your action commands. It's kind of like Ocarina of Time. Kind of flips. Say if you want to push, or sidle, or drop, or go up. Whatever. I mean, it's your action commands. So, just saying. Changing perspective leads to success. Lesson 8. The young often assume they can see others before them, often are missing a grander view. By using R to change perspective, one can find oneself gazing upon sights and discoveries one may expect to see. Once one has seen all there is to see, or one's self is determined to cross for action, is to press ZL and take action. To get things out, I want you to stop one tracks and press R. Okay, so that's just point of view. Alright, so lesson 9. A fool and his rupees are soon parted. It's commonly that he makes poor use of rupees will have a hard life. Well, yeah, no kidding. And for to fully enjoy a long life, it is wise to gather rupees early and often. Well, yes. In this particular game, I don't think it is as bad as it is in the original Wind Waker. And I think later on the LP I'll kind of describe that. But for now, trust me, I think in HD it's a little bit easier. I'm just putting it out there. So let's go ahead and final 10. Become a champion of life. Learn all there is to learn in lessons 1 through 9. And no matter what happens, don't give up and don't complain. And do not stay up playing all night playing. Yeah, thanks to the advice, bucko. Alright, so since we're already heading into the 30-minute mark, or past it, since I'm looking at Audacity here, we're going to go ahead and go down and talk to Grandmama. But before we do that, I want to go down here. There's something down here we should actually get. Now, significant difference between the Wind Waker HD and the Wind Waker GCN. You cannot. You hear the sound there. I'm pressing up on my the right control stick. In the Wind Waker GCN, you can probably see up a further view while you're crawling. You can switch to first, kind of like first person view. Once you press like C, I think it's C up on your C stick on your GameCube controller. Doesn't work here, not anymore. They took that out for some reason. I kind of wish they did not. So you're kind of, there is some areas where it might be a hazard. I'll kind of show you later on in LP where you can actually do that. But here we go. Under here, this is the life savings of Grandmama, 100 rupees. Now in this version of Wind Waker, your first money bag only held up to I believe 300 is either 200 or 300. And this version, your first money bag is up to 500. If I'm not, I would have to research that, but I believe it's 500. So you do have a little bit more of a flexibility here in the HD version. So, all right. So let's go ahead and talk to Grandmama, and then we'll go ahead and end the series here. Alright, so let's find Grandmama. And I don't know why I'm sounding like Trish from Addams Family. Grandmama. But that's what she said in this new Scooby movies. Grandmama. There she is. I've been waiting for... I don't think I can do an old woman's voice. I'm sorry. I just think... Paladin! Try these on. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. Alright, so we got the hero's clothes. They look like it'd be a little warm for this kind of weather. Oh gosh. I don't know, to be quite honest. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today's the day to celebrate. It's the day to become the same age as the young hero spoken of all the legends. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. In olden days, this was the day the boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging from the family shield on the wall as the decoration is another tradition that has been carried down for those days. Does this all make sense to you? I think he says hesitantly yes. Isn't that nice, Paladin? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town for your birthday party. So I better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma's going to make you your favorite soup for you tonight. Good. Camba soup. Chicken noodle soup. Woohoo! I just know you're looking forward to it. Now go get your sister a reel. Alright, so now that we've already gotten the introductory stuff, I know it's been a little bit over 30 minutes. I apologize, but, first episodes, it's going to take that long. But I just want to mention for the record, and I want to reiterate this. Yes, I'm going to redo some Let's Plays in the future. It's just going to be a clandestine attempt at rebranding the channel. I'm not, however, going to redo. I think there's some that's going to remain. I think the retro classics are going to stay the same, but there is also going to be some others that I'll probably either renumber or probably delete altogether. So, pardon me, I'm kind of like withholding a burp here. But for now, I want to say thank you guys for watching. Look at all the pictures of the Grandma, Ariel, and Link, or Paladin, or me, or whatever. And it's kind of like over here too, there's some pictures. But thank you guys for watching. This has been CaptainPaladinLP. Please leave a like and subscribe to see more of my shenanigans. I don't know when I'll actually move the stuff, make the stuff unlisted, but I will keep you guys posted in the future. So I hope everyone enjoys this new Let's Play. I've been looking forward to this myself. So until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. 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 Okay, that's enough.